Well, what is up, everybody? Tuberverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about the PS Plus Extra Premium and the Premium tiers for PS Plus for July 2022. So the big game of this month is the Stray indie game. We get to play as a cat. That's definitely that's one of the games of this month. But yeah, this is will seem to be a lot like Game Pass. It's kind of funny how some people are now saying the this PS Plus is now the better service after subscription services was like they were very adamant against Game Pass before in the past, but now that Sony has one, it's kind of confident with Game Pass, and now it's the best one. It's just fascinating how narratives change that quickly like that, because at first it was like Game Pass is ruining the game and it's destroying the game, and why are you just renting your games? When it's like renting service has been around for the longest, especially since I've been gaming. It's just like Blockbuster and like Hollywood Video or whatever. Game rental services have been around for the longest, and now it's digital. It's a problem. But you know, since Sony has one now, it's A-OK. Everything is great now. Now they're comparing the two, saying how, hey, PlayStation has the better one. Just the hypocrisy is just never ending. But let's talk about this month's supply of games here. So you get the Assassin's Creed games. They announced that Ubisoft Plus, what is it? Ubisoft Plus, I believe it's called, is added to what PlayStation Plus services now. So you're gonna see a lot more of these Ubisoft games going forward. So you got the Assassin's Creed games right here. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, which is the DLC. Ice Age Scratch Snuddy Adventure. I don't know. I'm assuming that's like a licensed children game based off the Ice Age series. Jumanji, the video game. Marvel's Avengers, which a lot of people were complaining because this was in PS Now before, but I think this is probably a good idea because the MCU is getting a lot of publicity right now, got a lot of good press. Well, not I want to say good press, but it's in the news right now, the MCU, because they just finished Miss Marvel, and Thor: Love and Thunder came out, and they have Mighty Thor in the game, so it makes sense why they have Marvel Avengers in this as well, and they actually get the PS5 version because Sony was not bright enough when they released it on PS Now not to give you the PS5 version for PS Now. So, but this one, you at least get the PS5 version. Paw Patrol, Ready Set Heroes, some Saints Row games, Spirit of the North, and Stray, which is the main headliner of this month. So it's not bad. But when you get to the premium, you're paying a lot more money for the premium service. You get two old school classic games. You get two PSP games. And it's like, really? Why are they just slow rolling these classic games out? This is not making me want to buy the premium service whatsoever. If you're buying this, your best bet is to probably just buy the extra tier. To be honest, you at least get access to like kind of similar to Game Pass in a way. So you might as well get the extra tier. But the premium tier, I'm not seeing a reason to buy this whatsoever. They are definitely being a-holes or scumbags or how they're just rolling out these classic titles, like really two PSP games. They couldn't do like 10. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I know I'm not an expert at this, but aren't they just essentially just putting ROMs on the PS5 or PS4? Like, why is it so difficult to add these games on there? I'm pretty sure if they gave modders access to the PS5 to just do it without any security issues, I'm pretty sure they could put all these PSP games, PS1 games on the service. So why are they taking so long with it? Who knows? But I mean, I think overall, I think it's an okay month. You got like the old school Assassin's Creed games, some kids licensed games for the younger audience. You have some Saints Row games. A lot of these games are pretty critically acclaimed or have a following to them. So I think it's a good month. Stray is an indie game, which is the headliner. So I think it's a good month overall. But like I said before, it's just fascinating how the same people who are against subscription services like Game Pass are now praising this one. So I don't know. I shouldn't be shocked at the hypocrisy of these Sony guys, but you know, they're hypocrites. So Xbox does it as bad as ruining gaming. It's like, why are you supporting this rental service? But you know, when Sony does it, it's all good now. It's a good thing now. And even day one it's acceptable now. Day one games like Stray, it's fine now apparently. So, you know. But yeah, let's see what Sony people got to say in the comment section. Well, honestly, not bad. This is all the classics, then that's a joke. So somebody else is not agreeing with this classic. The pitiful amount of classics they're giving out. That was the thing with the Nintendo online service too, was that they kept releasing content out super slowly, and I was like, really, you're just having old ROMs here. Why is it so? Why is it such a hard thing to put these games on your service? It's having the same effect that I didn't like with the Nintendo Switch online service, to be honest. Let's see. Gonna jump to the middle tier. PS1 and PSP no longer spends my prompts, but it's good to see them there. Okay. Much like the initial release of PS Plus / Extra / Premium, it showcases Premium to be the worst fighter than Extra. You have to be honest, because you're paying more, and you're not really getting too much extra. Like, you're getting a slow drip feed of classic games, so it's kind of weak, to be honest. No, PS1 game is pretty weak, and some will probably scratch their heads and wonder why a premium tier doesn't see any growth. These already have multiple more classics leaked. Stop dragging the ball so early. Okay. I have visions of a full PS1 library from day one. Why, Sony? Why? I don't know why Sony is just why are they being so petty with just releasing the PS1 games on the service. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you want people to buy the premium service, so why are you being stingy with the content on that service? This is so whack. But I wonder if the Sony guys are going to talk about this now that they're fine with subscription services now, because they act like they had a problem before. Are you going to have a problem with Sony just slowly dripping out content to the service at this point? Like, really? That find the lack of classics disappointing. Premium tier just doesn't seem worth it at all. He's a PlayStation fan who is just saying, hey, the premium service is not worth it. So it's not a good sign right there. The classics were a straight up lie, I see. This is not good stuff right here, Sony. I have to be honest, I want a ton of those games, but still a good enough list, unless the classic games list sucks. Facepalm. Yeah, like I said before, I do agree that the extra tier is pretty good, but the premium tier is not making it worth it so far. Like, I would not pay for the premium tier whatsoever. I might do the extra tier, but premium just doesn't seem worth it right now. It's like they're just, and I don't know why they're just slow dripping these games. Like, it's really hard to put these games on PS5. Like, why are they taking so long with it? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna just conclude right. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but yeah, it is just like, I don't know what they're doing with the premium tier, but everything else looks pretty solid. Like, this is a pretty good month, so I got nothing really to complain about. Like, if I was a PS Plus Extra user, I would definitely probably be happy about this month. It's kind of comparable to Game Pass, to be honest. Like, it kind of shows that actually trying to compete with Game Pass. Even though not really, because they don't got enough content day and day, but they're at least somewhat compete with Game Pass, which is great for gamers overall. But their premium tier is just whack. It's just whack in general. So those are my thoughts about July of PS Plus, the memberships tiers. Let me know your thoughts down below, how you feel about it. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.